This show is, oh my goodness, I highly recommend it. I recommend it to everybody. This is genuinely the perfect show to encapsulate the life of Christ for anybody who wants to see it. Because with most faith-based projects, it's very leaning towards whatever faith it's originated in. But this one is so genuinely just written well as a show first, as like a good narrative. And it uses so many cinematic techniques to keep the audience engaged, and it keeps pressing the bar up and up with every episode that airs and every season that it tries to like conquer, by telling an interesting and intimate story about the life of Christ that most people just forget to even make an attempt to, because they make a decision that they didn't have to do, but because they did, it made it all the more personal and interesting. And they took this perspective that no other project would, because they treat it as this divine scriptures. Like, we can't do anything, we can't change anything, we have to just say it as it is. And so it's just like a line for line like script read with just people who don't even really get to perform, because they have to do it exactly how it's either said or how people need it to be done. But this show, courageously enough, comes out, as you could tell, I'm a huge fan. Like I worked on it, and then they made the terrible they made the terrible decision to be like, you need to watch it. And I was like, no, because if I watch it, I'm going to become a fan. It's like, no, watch it. And then I did. And now I'm like one of their biggest fangirls, and it's all their fault. Honestly, I know a lot of people call him a villain because that's just naturally how we go about it. We want to see him as the villain, but really he's just sad. He's literally the saddest story you can imagine. Because he was a part of this group. He was one of the, especially biblical, they don't say it flat out, but subtly, he was one of their high-ranking members. And I don't mean that like in like badge-worthy, but he got stuff done. He helped organize. He was very reliable, like throughout the disciples. He was the guy to turn to. But at the same time, he was never really a villain. He made like one mistake, and then historically, he immediately regretted it.
My favorite portrayals of Judas has been, like you're saying, he's just a good guy who, just wants to, at the end of the day, do the right thing and be on the right side.
Can I tell you my favorite to this day? Because I've seen a lot, and I've enjoyed most of them, but my favorite, hands down, Judas portrayal is by the one and only Ian McShane in Jesus of Nazareth. Because all the other Judases had the one line, it's like, yes, Rabbi, this is the one. Me, am I going to betray you? No, I would never do that.
He's in the creepy villain voice, and just like,
Ian McShane, the way he plays it. I remember witnessing the moment of the betrayal and the sheer confusion in his eyes. It was the most amazing thing to witness, because it looked like he had been duped. It was not even like a trick. It looked like he made a miscalculation. He's like, don't worry, I've got this. Yes, no, Rabbi. He was so adamant. He was energetic. He was like very proud and happy to be there. And the moment it happened, he was confused and almost like he was the one who was betrayed. He's less someone to hate and to like revile, like, oh, I can't wait for the villain moment. He's more someone like to pity. And so it was really easy to just find the human moment and to make him this person who has all this like genuinely kind ambition to do something good. One, because the screenwriters gave it that way. The moment they gave me the script, I looked at it, I was like, wow, thank you. This is exactly what I needed to make this character fantastic.